What's up guys, it's Brock here, and today is my last day in Cebu City. If you've been following my videos, I've been here for about 10 days, except for a quick trip out to Bohol Island. I was staying in the Red Planet Hotel, absolutely loving that hotel. They were fully booked and I needed another night. So for only like $10 more a night, I found a great deal to stay at the Golden Prince Hotel in the Royal Suite. So I'm up here on the 10th floor. You get the whole living room, kitchen, and over here we get the king-size bed, pretty standard bathroom here, shower. So yeah, that's the room tour. I am going to get ready and try to go out to this gym that I want to go to. I would love to get a workout, and tomorrow I'm going somewhere really awesome. Wi-Fi check. That's a bit disappointing. I might have some trouble uploading. We got 1 meg down and 3.5 up. Okay guys, this is like the holy grail if this works. Doesn't look like there's anything in it. Well, I don't think that's gonna work. Well guys, I was wanting to go out to this gym today and get a workout and do some basketball after. I am starting to feel a little bit like I might be getting sick. Fingers crossed it's nothing. I have some medicine with me. If you start to feel like you're getting a cold, the best thing is just to take medicine right away. So I've been drinking lots of water and just kind of resting today and yesterday. I just don't know if it's going to be the best idea. So I ordered some room service. I'm going to kind of rest a little bit longer, and if I feel okay, I'm definitely going to go out. Nothing like chicken and rice soup if you're feeling under the weather. It will get you right back up. I swear to God, it's the cure. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Oh. I'm hearing like these military commands being shouted, and then like the, "Terrence Hunt," and then cracking in the heels. Reminds me of military academy, but yeah, that's definitely real. I don't think it's somebody's TV. Like, there's right above me is a, I think above me they have like the events or the conference center or whatever. Unless it's somebody's TV really loud. That's weird and random. They're doing like some drill training or something. I don't know if it's coming up on the audio on the mic, but to me, I'm hearing it. It's really loud. It's definitely like a drill sergeant giving military commands to like a platoon. I know what that sounds like. Speaking of getting sick while traveling though, that is something that you should probably be prepared for if you're going to travel for a long period of time. I always take some cold and flu medicine with me, and I also swear by these dissolvable tablets. In America they're sold under the name Airborne. I know that they sell them also in Australia, probably in Europe as well. I think they have the same kind of thing, like these dissolvable tablets that have like vitamin C and zinc and everything that your body needs to fight a cold or to boost your immune system. And when you're on an airplane for a long period of time, especially during the season when people are sick, you're in a metal tube with a bunch of people, and that air is just recirculating, and it can happen that especially if you're fatigued, your immune system's weaker. You got to be prepared for that. So always drink lots of water when you're traveling. And then I always take these Airborne tablets, or like an emergency vitamin C, and that does help to boost your immune system. I noticed like yesterday, or was it the day before, that I was in the taxi with Meljean, and this cab driver was like definitely sick. He was like coughing and sneezing and just and then sitting in that cab for like 20 minutes, I was kind of afraid, like, I've been tired, I hope I don't get sick. So I'm just trying to be on guard with it. But You know, there are more serious issues that can come up when you're traveling, so I'll take the opportunity just to kind of talk about that. You know, one time I was in like a remote village in Morocco and I got food poisoning really bad. I was sick for like 4 or 5 days, and you know, there wasn't really any local infrastructure there. At the time, I didn't have the health plan that I have now. I did get a global health insurance plan so that all year round, all the time, I'm covered for anything everywhere. Because I travel a lot and I do a lot of like spontaneous trips, that's something that made sense for me. But I think you can also get temporary plans to cover your health expenses while you're traveling, so it might be something worthwhile to look into. You know, you should know what to do if you do get sick, and if you're traveling alone, like when I was in Morocco, I was with some friends, so I felt like, you know, if it gets really bad, I have somebody to help me. But, you know, you want to know where to go in the city that you're in, or who to call, what the procedure is like. I got sick once in Turkey, I got food poisoning, and there in Istanbul, it was really easy. You just walk into a pharmacy, they have a doctor there, they're going to diagnose you, and they're going to give you your prescription right at the pharmacy. So, you know, antibiotics can be purchased over the counter there, whereas a lot of countries you need a prescription for drugs. And I think in the Philippines you need to see a doctor. I actually called the front desk at the hotel, and it was the medical clinics that I looked up on Google were already closed, but they just recommend to go to the emergency room. I'm not that sick, I'm not going to go to the emergency room, but I just kind of wanted to know locally here in Cebu City in the Philippines what you would do if you get sick. So, you know, leave comments down below if you guys have had any experiences getting sick while traveling, or if you have any good ideas as to what to do if you're in a remote place or a foreign country getting sick. There are also some recommended vaccines. I know when you're traveling to the Philippines or Southeast Asia in general, I had called my doctor because I did my trip so last minute. I was starting off going to Europe, and then I wasn't sure exactly where I was going from there. I've just been booking my tickets as I go, like finding what the next cheap flight is and going. So I knew that I wanted to go to Southeast Asia, but I wasn't exactly sure where and when, and I was booking my ticket like 5 days or like a week ahead of going. And I called my doctor, and they were like, no, you need 2 weeks to get vaccinations, which was totally unexpected for me. But if you are planning it out and you're smart, I would say, you know, give your doctor a couple weeks notice if you want to get vaccinations. Some places I think they're required, but a lot of places it's just recommended. So I typically don't get vaccinations before traveling, and I just kind of wing it. But that being said, I have gotten sick a couple of times. Another thing is, be careful about drinking local water if you're in a country that doesn't have great infrastructure, like Morocco. I know is definitely one you want to get bottled water. I think I'm going to be okay. You know, maybe I'm just like going to fight it off and I should just rest. Alright guys, well, I'm going to call it a day here and try to get some sleep. Hopefully I will be feeling better tomorrow. I talked to Meljean, unfortunately she's also feeling sick, so I hope that she'll be alright too. I was tentatively going to make a trip tomorrow, and if I'm not well, then I won't do that. I'll probably just, you know, maybe skip a day vlogging and rest. But if I'm feeling fine, then, you know, I'll continue with my plans. But either way, please stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed, you should subscribe, because we're going to have some awesome adventures coming up on this next part of the trip, and I'll be exploring more of the Philippines and really getting out there. Thank you guys so much for all your positive feedback, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.